Alright, anybody ever had this sinking feeling? Get in your car, put the key in, nothing. Luckily I'm at home, I'm not out somewhere, but I'll show you what to look at when that happens. Most common problems. When you first get in your car, pay attention to like your dome lights. Do they come on? If you have your door open, when you insert your key, do you hear the buzzer? Kind of gives you some telltale signs that it's probably your battery or just battery connections or both. Another thing is if you have keyless remote, try to activate it, see what happens. If you hear it being sluggish, it could be a weak battery connection or a weak battery, but let's go take a look at this battery. Like I said, I lucked out. I was at home when this happened. So the first thing you want to do, check your connections. There's a little bit of corrosion going on right there. Not too bad. Make sure they're on there, pretty tight. This one looks pretty gross. But, make sure it's on there, and it is. Take a look at your fuses. Typically have some of your main fuses here, and you can look on the back of the actual cover, and there should be ignition right there. So if we come over here, we know it's the last one. Let's see, this guy, 50 amps, and it looks good. Typically when these blow, you'll see them completely separated. On rare occasions, it'd just be a hairline crack, but these are good. Next thing you want to check is see if, get that back on, see if you can see any cuts or anything. Just do a quick visual inspection, in the wires, maybe where it's separated. This looks good. The next thing is look at your battery, see if there's a manufacturing date on here, and this one does not have it, unless I'm missing it. I wonder if I could call AutoZone, since they sell Duralast, give them that part number, and they could tell me a manufacturing date. But usually they'll have a sticker or something. There's some burned in numbers there on the side. I don't see any indication of that, so I have no idea how old this battery is. I bought this truck a year ago, and this battery could have been 5 years old at that time, so who knows. Any case, situations like this, it is not uncommon for battery to be dead. I mean, hot and cold temperatures will absolutely kill a weak battery. Next step I'm going to do, I'm going to hook up my battery tester. I'm going to go ahead and take the terminals off and then hook up my battery tester and see what it says. I'll be right back once I grab that out of the toolbox. Alright, so I've got my battery tester here. I'm going to take the negative and hook it up to the negative. Make sure we've got and then take the positive, hook it up to the positive. Now what we can do is hit the load, showing right at about 12.5 volts. Once we load it, goes to weak. Interesting. make sure I got a... Maybe I've got a bad tester. Let's take another look. Alright. Well, this load tester is just showing a weak battery, but that doesn't make much sense because, well, this is a good example. I had this battery on the charger all morning, and trickle charged it for about 6.5, almost 7 hours, and it's still showing weak. Typically, these testers will show when it's bad. You see the different indicators there, depending on the volts, 6 volts or 12 volts. So I'm thinking even after almost 7 hours of charging and the tester showing weak, this has got a bad cell in it. Another indication, you can usually look down the side of a battery, and typically when the battery starts to go bad, it'll start to bow out, you know, towards this way. But you know, this one doesn't look too bad. Oh, hey, look at that. There's a little sticker down there. I don't know if you can make that out, but it says 9/9. So September of 2009. If that sticker's right, this battery's only 3 years old. Alright, well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to run it up to AutoZone, and even though I didn't buy it, let's see if they warranty it, or you know, test it and see what they say. I'll be back with you shortly. Alright, I'm back from AutoZone. Here we go. Yeah, I gotta give AutoZone credit. I took that battery in there, they tested it, showed weak, weak and replace. So they could, of course, they couldn't find the warranty information under my name or my phone number, but they were good enough to exchange it for this one. Since these golds have 8-year warranties, the manager said he wouldn't have any problems. So this did end up costing me a little over $2.13 because I went ahead and bought some terminal rings to help corrosion. I'll show you how to put these on, and I'm also going to use dielectric grease on these terminals to help stop corrosion. But the sticker date on this one is April 2012, and that other one, I do have to make a correction, was not September of 2009. It was actually June of 2006. So that battery was, you know, a good 6 years old, possibly closer to 7. So it was definitely time to replace. Well, in any case, let me manhandle this thing into the truck, and I'll come back and get you and show you how to hook it up. Be right back. Alright, here we go, back in the truck. You basically set it down in there. Most vehicles will have a hold down, usually 2 bolts on either side of the battery to stop it from rocking back and forth, but the guy I bought this from did not have that. So I don't do any off-roading or anything like that, and I don't drive too crazy, so I mean, this thing doesn't slide around too much. But let's get to installing it. Basically, you just want to pull up on this tab right here, and it releases your negative side. And usually you'll have an indicator. You've got a negative here and a little positive here. Before I put the battery, the vehicle terminals on there, I'm going to take these pads, which help stop corrosion. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I usually use the green for negative, and then the red one for positive. And then I'm going to take some dielectric grease. Smear it on there just a little bit. Okay. Do the same to the negative. Okay. Yeah, like gas isn't $4 a gallon. They're sitting over there in the other neighborhood burning it up by the truckfuls. Alright, put my cap back on the grease. And let's go ahead and put the negative cable back on. And let's watch for spark once you put the positive back on. I should have brought my towel. Let me go grab. Well, yeah, screw it. That's what I got a shirt for, right? Alright. Now all we do is simply tighten these things down. And since these are aftermarket terminal connectors, this is actually a 13 millimeter. Typically, factory ones are 10 millimeters or 12, and that is on there tight. Let's come over to this guy, tighten him down. Okay. Now, it's still loose. Give this another twist. I need to redo the cables on this poor thing. Alright. Dang. Negative wants to play a little bit more. Sorry about moving y'all around, guys. I don't have my oh crap. Alright, I don't have my tripod with me, but that should just about get it. Check for a tight fit. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Alright. Now let's jump in and see how it does. Alright, interior lights are on. Let's see what happens. There we go.
that they think about. And
whoa, sorry about that. Radio was up way too loud. Alright, everything seems to be working, but you know, before you finish that off, let's make sure that something wasn't left on that killed the battery. So what you'll want to do is shut all the doors in your vehicle, wait for your lights to go out, and just take a look at all of them, make sure all of them are off. And it looks like that is, so that wasn't draining the battery. The lights, of course, are off. Cargo, let's see, cargo lamp is off. That was it. It was just a dying or dead battery. Alright, well, I hope this helps somebody out there. And if you have any questions, leave comments. Let me know, or if you've got any tips or advice, something I missed, certainly let me know. I always like those, and any comment out there, but that's how you change a battery. And, you know, thinking back on it a little bit more, typically, you know, some of the places, Walmart, National Tire and Battery, Sears, well, usually change the battery for free as long as you buy their battery. I'm sure there's some additional cost built into that, but if you ever find yourself, you know, lucky enough to be stuck in one of their parking lots and you have a dead battery, then just buy your battery from there and get them to change it out. Or if you got a set of tools, or maybe talk to one of the mechanics nice enough to borrow a 13-inch or half-inch wrench, change it out yourself in the parking lot. But you know, it's a really quick and easy thing to do. Literally takes minutes. Probably would have taken me 5 minutes had I not been videoing it. But anyways, enough of me rambling. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you later.